I think this is the time when we have this important discourse about what leaders ought to be. And this discourse is not just about leaders, but leaders exercising their leadership, not in general, but in very specific things that they can do in the school. And on that, actually, the whole evidence base about what leaders and who leaders are actually have been relying on a very, put it this way, a very limited kind of research methodologies that look at more like a closed system with finite variables and so on. But as we begin to realize that the leadership that we are thinking of today here is involving connection, interconnection with the ecosystems and with the larger systems, and of course with global, we are now looking at actually variables that are moving much beyond just the closed system. So on that, we do need changes in terms of the way we inquire the leadership evidence. And also on that as well, you'll find that the discourse about what goes on teaching and learning in the school here, there need to be a shift in how we focus on what I call the magnitude of teaching and learning. Magnitude talks about the total focus that you have. And for a long time, we have actually focused heavily on the magnitude of ensuring that they complete their education to achieve their standards, both locally as well as internationally. And they don't pay much attention to what's happened after that in the workforce as well. So this magnitude has to shift. Now we are talking about future ready. So my question then would be like, to what extent do we also give focus to the teaching and learning for the future? So that's also another aspect of it that I think is very important. We do not have enough information from evidence base to teach the right kind of competencies for leaders who are facing these kind of challenges now. So what we are trying to focus in, especially in Singapore here, is to teach the leaders how to learn instead of teach them the competencies. Teaching them how to learn, like, for example, when they encounter challenges and so on, they self-organize, reach out to the other counterparts through network, to the systems and so on. And then they do it in a non-linear way, which is exploring multiple paths. And finally, the emergence of the kind of learning is what will prepare them to deal with the challenges rather than we teach them and train them.